Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Shanna. Welcome to my channel. Here's another edition for the Quilt Interrupted series. I had made these improv blocks and posted under the community tab. And so Mother's Moonchild asked if I could make a video. So here they are. This was the first one I did, kind of a flower motif. And then this was the next one that I did. Now, the idea is to make these blocks, build a sandwich, and then just quilt. I guess a crazy quilt style. You know, you could stitch in the ditch or you could free motion, whatever you want to do. Make your sandwich and then join your blocks. And I will be making a video later on this year putting these together. So, but this is the three that I've done so far. I'll be honest, bigger pieces are easier. I got a little bit too much of this, but does it really matter, you know? And the flower was really fun because that was kind of a focused design. But these are fabulous too, simply because no rhyme or reason, no plan, just get the fabric on there. So these little 6x9 blocks are a lot of fun, and as I said, for me it's therapy. So I folded my dryer sheet in fourths and I marked the center, and then I've got a piece here that I'm going to set on here, and I have the double-faced fusible tape, and I'll put a link in the description. This stuff is worth its weight in gold as far as I'm concerned, as far as like setting a piece to make it be still. And then I also have the hem tape. Both of these things came from Amazon. I'll leave the link. And so I don't know if it'll show up or not, but it leaves like a little shiny on there. So you just simply find your center and hit it with the iron. Now remember, when you're working with the dryer sheets, to use your iron on medium, because you will melt the dryer sheet if it's hotter than that. Ask me how I know. I have fried a couple of them. So okay, I've got my first piece stuck on there, and so now I just kind of do just a grab and sew. I'm not y'all know me in color. I just let me see. Let me do something different. Let's do this. Do something close to the size to get started. And my needle is all the way to the left. I've got the foot on that came with the machine, so I've got a pretty good size hole so I can watch my seam allowance. I am not concerned about a 1/4 inch. I just want to get this fabric on here. I backstitch and finger press, and yeah, there's a lot of thread cutting. My new machine, the Brother SQ9285, stops with the needle up, and that's marvelous, but it will not fit in my table. So that's something to think about later. So I press this flat, come back on with something else. Let's see. You're basically just sewing fabric on fabric. You're not, we're not overly concerned. Y'all know me in color. I just have to grab what comes next. If you're able to plan your design, oh hallelujah, I love you. Ooh, go for it. But I'm not one of those. I'm stronger on doing than I am on thinking, so I really like the aspect of just slash and sew. So then we can come over here with this little jobby do. Let's see. And we just split the difference. We're not, it's okay if we run over this. It's okay. It's no biggie. So, get this on here. The foundation is so thin that I haven't noticed with any of the previous blocks I've done that fabric hanging over is just not an issue. Contrast is always best. However, you can find a way to contrast your stuff. Lights and darks is always makes for a good design. And I stop where I see the this top fabric where it meets this bottom fabric. That's where I try to stop. And if you get threads caught up under here, it doesn't matter. When this is quilted, when your sandwich is made, you're going to have batting and a backing, you know, on this side. So it can be a little bit gobby. It just doesn't matter, y'all. Be relaxed. Enjoy the process. Let's see what I've got here that will, let's see, let me do this right here. I do like to take the double-faced fusible tape and stick down my corners because I think, and I have run into the issue before of corners not sewing well. They'll buckle or you get it caught, or you know, something equally heinous. When I was working on that t-shirt quilt, I had inadvertently tucked a huge chunk of my backing up under and had to rip all that out and start over. So I do like to stick these down. There we go. So then let's go over. Let me see what I've got here. Here's a kitty. How would that look? Let me try this. You just, by no means rip anything out. There, you can find a way to make it up. I'll tell you, one thing I've done is if I just absolutely have a mess and I've got a raw edge, okay, like that right there, that could actually be folded over, pressed down, and then stuck if need be. So I've got that in case I have to do that. But the way this is working, I can put another piece over here. And it won't really matter that it's on top of that other fabric. Multiple layers just doesn't matter. And I want to, let's see. Oh, this is perfect. Let me just put these donuts on here. Let's see, how's that going to work? Okay, I'm going to do it. I want to start you right there. Let me see where I'm at here. If you're one of those people that enjoy planning ahead, you could number your pieces, and or you could lay them on top and then just take a picture and then attach them according to your picture. So I'm sticking my corners down as I go here, just because it's easy. Okay. Now we've got a couple of, let's see, I don't think that's important. Let me see, can you see that? See, I've got a tiny little edge. I'm not going to worry about it. This one over here is bigger and it needs to be dealt with. So we will come over here with this. Let's see. I don't like that. I want something else. Let me see. I've got to be able to come there. Okay. And what I did, I'm going to have to unstitch this for a ½ inch because I'm going to have a raw edge showing and we can't have that. So let me pause this. Okay. To keep from having a raw edge laying over this, I folded this under and I'm going to put this little sticky tape on here, and then that will hold everything down. So you can see it's stuck down. And we are covered all the way around. Woohoo! Tack down this corner. I found out about this tape on Pattern Pool TV out of Australia, and I was just instantly in love with that idea. What she did was she created her sashing using the bias tape maker, okay, and then she stuck her sashing on her joints, on her seams. Oh my gosh, it made it so easy, and it made it be still while she top stitched. It was really good. So, okay, we are done with this block. I'm going to trim it, so I'm going to pause and we'll be right back. Hallelujah! Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. I love y'all to pieces. Mother's Moonchild, thank you so much. This was a good idea. Y'all play, enjoy, have fun, and have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later. I love you to pieces.